My running back has 209 carries on the year, and I have to have my other two backs got to have like 50.
Let me see. I'll tell you. My running back has 212 carries on the year.
Dang.
Well, midget be running it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, your guy has 209, and then your quarterback has 88. Klutz has 86. Worthy has 62.
Should be pounding that thing.
I'm live, by the way.
No, don't you fudge.
Right. You got the fights up, son?
I do.
Rush, you watching the fights?
Nah. No, I'm not going to.
Site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, and of course part of the college football playoff. We've reached the
yeah, y'all stop striking. Get on the ground.
Oh, Nichols probably trying to show that he can stand up, throw hands.
That's a big dude, though.
Yeah, what he needs to do. Ooh, he landed one.
Oh, that's one.
What's your time on your clock?
35.
Oh, shit, you're ahead of me.
Oh, that overhand right. Dude, that other guy's big.
Yeah, he's taller. Yeah, he's just much bigger.
Stone, go to my guy's career stats. Running backs. Antoine.
Talking about Antwine?
Yeah.
Antworm?
Major.
He went as a freshman for 730 and 9 touchdowns. Then he went for 707 touchdowns, 1,318 touchdowns, and then 1,528 touchdowns. With about 700 or 800 yards receiving in his career.
Hell yeah.
And Chris, think about it. The Peach Bowl, kind of like the Cotton Bowl, has been a major winner in this playoff expansion. They have put on a great game, and they've already had some memorable moments. Who could forget in 2022 the field?
He's the leading rusher in the country this year.
Ohio State was kicked in 2022 in wide left and
he won the running back of the year award, didn't he?
Yeah. Second Heisman. They've run 2 read options on me for about 50 yards.
Gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers.
Let's see how many significant strikes he's at.
More recently in the slot. But man, they really need to start a new
If it even tell me.
There's a shot toward the end zone. It is intercepted. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
And this just goes to show you, everybody makes
Dude,
mistakes.
I don't know why it does this, but I got guys playing now in this game that have not touched the field.
Yeah. I feel like every postseason it does some weird shit like that.
It just showed this guy's season stats. He just made a tackle. He has nothing.
Like, why are you touching the field now?
Yeah. It's like they still get a week off. It's not like a 3-day thing, is
it? Yeah. Should still be a week.
Will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll give it to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Breaking free at the 35. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
This is exactly how this offense is.
Still, I don't know what's going on. I'm watching your Oklahoma game again. Just like I did last.
Man, you ain't missing nothing but me just getting fried up out here.
offense in hurry-up mode.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you,
Go to the ground, Bo Nickel.
this quarterback because he can take off and things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Fuentes.
3rd and 2.
Wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. The important 3rd down play coming up. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. 1st down here for this offense.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that 1st down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver.
Pick it off. I don't even know who the hell you are. Never even seen him on the field.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. I don't know why they're doing that shit now.
See, like this guy that I'm playing on here, I don't know who this guy is.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's moving out of the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Quarterback's
Owen
gashing.
Frogs will line up now. It's 1st and goal. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And it's incomplete, even in a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Pass not complete. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it.
Shit, they just showed a snap that Bo Nichols landed 33 significant strikes. No shit, wasn't close.
Ooh.
Well, missed that one.
Why the hell was the over-under 14.5?
I guess they were expecting like I mean, he's had so many fights where he just takes them down and smashes them.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football.
Oh my God!
Oh, dude.
Fucking 2
I just
picks.
made a play with my linebacker.
Not much on the return there, but a great interception.
Oh yeah, 2 snags that one. Snag.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it go.
My boy Scipio.
It's intercepted.
I'm talking about. It's number 10 on the year.
Takeaway. The 26-yard line is huge.
Needed that because I'm playing like shit on offense.
But he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch.
He is about to get out of hand over here.
Makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid
We got to go Heisman.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Fired into a
Dude,
tight
I have
window.
thrown 3 interceptions in the first quarter.
With a nice return before finally being brought down.
God.
See, that's really about the only thing that keeps like y'all's games close if you have all those turnovers.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's picked off.
Cotrera.
Looking
He caught one. Good thing they're turning it over, too.
Yeah, y'all just trading them.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball. But this one was an interception.
If this goes to the decision, there's no way they don't pick Bo Nickel to win. And buy a stretch and give it to him.
Does it seem close?
Yeah, it's pretty close. They haven't been to the ground at all, which is surprising.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit.
I can't hear it, but I would not be surprised if they're not booing them. They're just standing here and not even really throwing.
Like last night.
Yeah, this is pretty boring.
And that will tie the game here. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
He's going to bring this foul a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. And the TCU offense takes...
I know you lost your game, Stone, but I did say you're on pace to give up 70. I don't think they scored it at any more.
No. If you take away the 21 I gave up in that last minute and a half before the half, I mean, they only had 14 points.
So backed up to their 5-yard line at 2nd and long. Trying to catch the defense with the draw.
You must have really wore them down, though.
Very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Turnovers just killed me.
Offense comes up to the line.
Yeah, they must be real beat up this week.
Quarter expires.
You really beat the hell out of them.
Completion here. He's escaping the pocket now. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. No, kick it away here. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Looking right, this one caught. Will be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Yeah, Bo Nix has landed 46 significant strikes.
Not Bo Nix.
Not Bo Nix. Bo Nickel. Shit, Bo Nix would have landed 114 and a half.
I mean,
They ain't gone down yet, have they?
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
that was the only thing I was thinking is like, he's going to come out and do what he always does, just take him straight to the ground.
Was this your own parlay, or was it like
Yeah. I had Mike Tyson Duran land. What was it?
One
punch.
half a punch. So yeah, he had.
And he landed 18. And then this one under 14 and a half significant strikes. John Jones under 42 and a half, which now seems like not a good number. And then Charles over 7.5 minutes.
Dude, I don't know what they're basing these significant strikes on. I haven't really seen anything significant.
I don't see how he busted to like. Oh, he's over here talking to Trump.
Yeah. He said, all right, Trump, are you entertained? He said, no. He said, all right, I'm going to take him down and finish his ass off.
Trump and Elon.
That's Elon
right
Musk right there with him.
There's Swami.
Ramaswamy's in there
Dude.
too.
Oh,
yeah.
they had to have had it. Yeah,
I bet
that
they
shit
had a
had to be
huge.
fire.
Yeah. I bet they.
That had to be pretty cool.
Imagine
got
being
those
there and
right
seeing
there.
that. I'd be going nuts, dude.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
I mean, Trump is sitting there in front of the monitors. He cannot get any closer without getting in the cage.
He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
They asked him in the press conference. I listened to it. Bo Nickel, because he's always been like real outspoken about being a Trump supporter. If he would like go talk to him after the fight or something. He didn't really give much of a good answer, but I guess he already had that pre-planned. He was gonna go holler at him.
Mm-hmm.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
There's a this like advertisement coming out of my neighborhood for Hoover Youth Wrestling.
Put Miles in it.
I'm thinking about putting Miles in it when he gets old enough.
Losing 3 yards there. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Where do you see them prices though?
Oh, yeah.
The jiu-jitsu prices are high.
It is.
I bet they are.
Yeah, it's so the way it's broken up is you pay by the year or by like so if you do a 3-month plan, it's $500.
God.
If you do for the full year, it's $1,800. Or no,
Is
$1,500.
it-
It's $1,500. 4
But is
classes
it-
a week.
A week?
A week.
Okay. I was about to say, how often is it? If he goes out there once a month, then I don't know.
And the way the membership, I guess, works, so like if your kids are older, they have like kickboxing and Muay Thai at their other class, and it's unlimited. Like you can go to those and come to jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
First down. Going to throw the football. It's a quick grab. Tackle, but not
I was telling Stone Russ, so when we went in there for the little tour or whatever, when we were leaving,
He tried to get you to join.
nah, he didn't really try to sell me on it. But the adult class was coming in there to get started.
You square their ass up, wouldn't you?
No, dude, I probably not. I mean, but they were all in there getting their gis and stuff ready. And dude, just knowing that like they were getting their gear on to go in there and just go to battle, it kind of fired me up as I was walking. I was like, okay.
You said, fuck it, I'm doing it.
Alright,
But
fuck
if your slave does it, you can do it. Y'all can.
Yeah, and we both have to pay the same membership. It's the same price for him as it is for me.
Yeah. The only,
That'd be $3
like,
grand a year.
yeah, the only non-professional thing I know about jiu-jitsu is the guy from Rick and Bubba, Adler.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Using his legs on the scramble. Fighting off the tackler.
But I think that,
The tackle, but that's it.
like,
Chunk play on the
Slade's, like, his energy level is, you know, I know you don't want him to grow up and get punched in the face for a living, but, I mean,
Hey, if he punches him in the face more for a living, ain't too bad.
I was about to say,
he's got the thing, I feel like, that he needs to be successful in that profession. You know what I mean?
yeah. Especially when you get on a trampoline or in a bouncy house with him or on the floor when you get him riled up and wrestling, he has no fear. He will throw his whole body at you.
And has a gas tank.
He got a gas tank on him.
No, he ain't got one. He's running off of dang water or something.
The guy was asking us whenever we were doing the like tour or whatever. He's like, "How old is he?" I said, "He's 3." And he's like, "When did he turn 3?" I said, "October." And he goes, "Okay, well we start at 3." He goes, "So what we're doing is you do 3 classes you do 2 private classes, and then you do 1 like full class where he'll be in there with other kids. The first 2 classes are private, so it'll just be him and a coach. And they said that they use like those classes to kind of gauge like if the kid's actually like I guess advanced enough, like mature enough to do it. And he was like, I mean, 3-year-olds, sometimes we have some kids that aren't really ready for it yet, so we kind of tell their parents, like, wait a year and bring them back. And, like, in my mind, I was like, I think he'll be all right.
About that. Yeah.
But, I mean, what he was explaining is, like, they do a lot of, they do a lot of, like, games and, like, team games or, like, competitions and stuff. He said that it's more fun-based at their age than it is, like, trying to lay them down and do like a instructional like technique or something.
That's good though.
Yeah, which makes sense because I mean you can't really teach a 3-year-old like, hey, when he's right here, this is what you want to do. You grab this collar and
make sure you take his back and get a full mount.
It's probably going to just be more or less playing with the fun and then maybe a little bit of instruction and stuff. And they do like he said they do a word of the day, and they do like a little devotional at the end of it, like talk about, like, he said their word for the day we went in there was friendship, so they talked about like what it means to be a good friend, how you're supposed to be a friend, and like things like that. And then the older classes, they do Bible studies once a week, like after class.
That's good.
I mean, it's all good fundamentals.
That's a good place.
I just wonder at 3 and the money of it. It's like
is it worth it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like almost like it's either not worth it or he's going to have to do it till he's 16.
That's exactly what I was saying. It's almost one of those sports. It's like once you start it, you don't really stop it to get the full benefit of it.
I mean, and that's a sport similar to golf. Is like no matter your age,
you ain't gotta be in school or nothing.
Yeah, you ain't gotta have no kind of like you can do it as long as your body holds up. You can do it as long as you want. So I mean, you're not getting any kind of brain trauma or anything out of it.
Yeah.
You should still check the prices for Kidstrong.
Yeah. Well, so the 3 classes that we can do, it's only $50 to do that. And so after that, we'll decide if we want to do it
like 50 a class?
No, 50 total. You just pay $50. Already paid it. So he'll go to 3 classes, and then.
So he's doing Kidstrong and
No, just jiu-jitsu, Because Kidstrong was really expensive when last time we looked into it. But I mean, I'm gonna go watch him in his classes Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then decide like if I feel like he's getting enough out of it, if he likes it, all that good stuff. And then if he does like it, he's loving it and just all about it, we'll probably do the 3-month plan, which is $500.
Okay, I thought you had already committed to the 500.
No, we're not committed to it yet. No, so they do a trial period. It's 3 classes for $50, and then you kind of just figure out the interest level, if it's something you want to do, if it's worth it, and all that stuff. But I can't remember the cost of Kidstrong, but I know it was high too. But they only had like 2 classes a week for him, whereas in jiu-jitsu he can go 4 days. He can go Monday through Thursday, and it's at 6 o'clock or 5:30, which is convenient for like timing-wise to get him there.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. We'll see. We'll go next week, watch it, see how he does, and then decide from there.
Yeah. Miles has done. I don't know if it's just this church secretary that's like. I don't know. Anyway, he's on like an aggressive plan thing because he's like beating people up.
That's good.
They brought a bouncy house in there, and so he used to be scared of bouncy houses because I put him in one I probably shouldn't have. It was like a bunch of older kids.
Yeah.
And I think I scared him away from it. Anyway, He's in there with people like kids his own age. This is just this week, but he got on the aggressive pause fan because he's just fucking hitting people. But it's not out of anger, they said, because I went in there and talked to him for a long time to try to figure out what I can do. And it's like he's not doing it out of anger or like anything like that. It's all about when he gets like really excited.
Oh yeah.
He just don't know what to do with his hands, pretty much.
Yeah, he just starts throwing.
He's just
Yeah.
throwing bombs.
So anyway, I told him to like write down everything he does and like why, like if it seems like if you know there's a reason that it happened, like what that was, so I can. Anyway, that's not the important part, but apparently he like pushed some kid down, and then he in the bounce house he hit some same kid twice, back 1-2 combo.
Probably deserved it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know, but
Probably fucking with him. I mean, you go in between that kid and a banana, he's gonna put hands on you.
Yeah. So I'm thinking that wrestling class might be good for him to
Heck yeah.
at least at the very least understand. It'll give him some composure, some
Yeah. Some
techniques,
discipline, some structure.
discipline, some all that stuff.
Or we may go in there and start just DDTing everybody.
Hey, that's fine too. I could. I've always heard though, like, because Rogan's, he's a black belt in jiu-jitsu, heavy into it. But it talks about like how addicting it is. And I'm telling you, dude, when I was just walking through there and I seen everybody just kind of standing around getting their shit ready, I was like, oh, dude, yeah, I could see this. Because, like, just imagine you kind of wrap your day up, and then probably all day, that's probably like all you're thinking about.
Yeah, I'm going up there. I'm fucking
I'm
this guy
fucking
up.
somebody up, not this little son bitch got me yesterday.
Yeah, he said got me. He got me. Yeah, he got me last week. He can get my ass. So.
Yeah.
I used to do taekwondo back in the day.
Never knew that.
There you
Damn.
go.
How come you ain't ever, instead of bringing it from the floor, how come you ain't ever bring a high kick in there?
Just kick somebody's head off.
Well, because I ain't been flexing in the past. I mean, stretching in the past.
Hamstring's a little tight.
17 years. No, my dad was a red belt, which is one below black belt.
Damn, why you stop for? You should just kept going.
Here comes Michael Chandler.
Dude, Scipio got another pick. That's 11.
And he wasn't even named DB of the year.
Dude, he wasn't even like he
Hold
was
on.
barely in the top 10.
Okay, let me just show y'all this real quick. All right, you see where they have the ball right here at the 19?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I understand. My bad. Just because they're going for 2. I thought that they called it an incomplete pass. And they just said that it was good, but it's because they went for 2. Never mind.
To rush, your game's pretty much over. Well, that's just in the third quarter.
Yeah. No, I've been running clock ever since I went up 24-0. Cause I'm trying to keep my guys ready for this next week. Even though my running back did carry it 19 times.
Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Breaking free at the 35. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Receiver makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Pass complete. It's second down now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Caught quickly. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. And the Horned Frogs offense is on the move now.
But yeah, I think that's going to be good for Slade, for real.
I think so too.
That's like, I mean, it takes so much energy just to roll around and stuff, and he's got it.
Dude, the whole time we were there, so he sat and talked and listened to the guy talk for about 5 minutes. Like, he did real good. Sat there, listened. I was talking to him before we went in there about how we had to listen and talk. But they had like an after-school program in there, so there was a bunch of kids on the mats just playing. They weren't really like training; they were just literally just playing. And dude, all he wanted to do was go run on them mats. And then, pretty much, I just told Mary, he just got up and walked out of the office we were in, and she said she was just gonna go walk around with him. And he got on the mats doing front flips and just rolling around, just running and jumping and stuff. And then I sat there and talked to the guy for a decent little bit and kind of talked me over everything.
What did he tell you about his like credentials and stuff like that?
No, he never said any of that. So they have a bunch of coaches there. The guy I talked to is a coach, but the owner, his son used to work with me and Stone in Auburn.
Weird little fella.
Yeah, weird little fella. But his dad is, so I read up about him on their website. He's a Gracie trained black belt, and he has that jiu-jitsu academy, and then he has Auburn MMA academy where he teaches like kickboxing, Muay Thai, and I think they have just regular boxing, which they have that for Slade's age, but I don't think he would get as much out of it as he would rolling around and wrestling. Yeah. More or less wrestling.
Yeah, that's probably all they kind of teach him at this age. Yeah. Just kind of.
I mean, you imagine putting a set of boxing gloves on him, they'd come up to his damn elbow. I mean, to his armpit. He looked like the kid off a damn Christmas story.
Yeah.
But no, so he is the one that has like the expert knowledge, and then he has a bunch of coaches under him that run some of the classes.
Yeah. So Slater probably have like another coach that he's probably with more than.
But the guy was real nice. Like, talked real good. Seemed like a normal person.
Yeah, in fact, he talked about teaching like friendship and stuff like that. Because it's very important to if you're paying for that, you want him to learn jiu-jitsu. But the other stuff.
That's what
I feel like they put and then it seems like he puts the emphasis on the other stuff too.
Yeah.
So I think that's good.
We'll see how it goes. I hope it goes good. So they do the 2 private classes, and then they do the full class. So Slade will just jump in on a normal class with kids his age, and I think that'll be the deciding factor on. Because he'll probably do fine with just him and the coach, but I'd like to see how.
Deciding factor, but you're gonna get in there and roll with him, and see if he can beat you, then you'll decide.
Yeah, I say, what you gonna do whenever he's 8 and he puts you in one of them dang calf hooks or whatever it's called.
No, I'm talking about you getting there and you got to roll with the coach, make sure he knows what he's doing.
He had cauliflower ear. I ain't fucking with him.
You knew it was over with.
Dude, that's the first thing I looked at when I walked in there. I wanted to see their ears. And then,
you said, oh yeah.
Yeah. I said,
he'd tie you up in a pretzel.
Oh, dude, easily. He was about 6'3", too, so he's got long arms. He could tie me up any way he wanted to.
First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Here's a
Well, whenever he has his first match, you just let me know.
Mary was
I'll come
asking
out
me
there
after
and
he
watch
left.
it.
She's like, "They got tournaments for this?" I was like, "Yeah."
Oh, yeah.
Catch made on the right side. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds.
Jalen Oliveira in there.
Keep ticking.
That's a big game.
What time are you at?
4:25.
I'm about a minute ahead of you.
A minute?
Yeah.
Shit, now it done jump back to Rogan interviewing Bo Nix. I mean, Bo Nickel.
Damn, Bo Nix is a multi-sport athlete.
I'm a little ginger. Okay, now Oliveira and him is tied up about 2:30 to go.
Looking to throw it again.
Like Oliveira's sitting on top of him, but he has his arm.
And the defense smokes him for no gain.
Did y'all watch that TikTok I sent y'all about this guy talking about predicting the future?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I got a bunch I gotta watch.
Okay. Well, I'll just tell you this because we're running out of time.
Dude, Scipio got another pick.
Takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a
He's playing both sides, Phil. He said pretty much this guy invented this. It's like an AI thing. Pretty much predicts the future.
It was
kind
an
of.
app, right? Wasn't it an app?
Yeah, but but AI is what.
Yeah,
Anyway, and he did it for like the stock market, and then he like started doing like I guess trying to. He got like more into it, started trying to do like current events or something, and then he predicted. It predicted that this pretty much aliens were going to come and fight humans or something along that nature, but there was going to be a trigger that started all of it. And this was in 2009 when he got the thing and did it, and it predicted this. He said there was going to be a trigger that started it, and the trigger was, this is 2009. The trigger was, okay, so it was 39 days after the trigger that all this stuff was going to happen. But the trigger was that Joe Rogan was going to interview Donald Trump in 2009. That's what it said.
Huh. And aliens were going to come fight humans.
Yeah.
Yep.
39
He
days
said
later.
UFOs would be fighting UFOs, and UFOs would be in aerial combat with against UFOs.
Yeah. And
On American soil.
Yeah.
Huh.
So I guess we probably got another 2 weeks.
They wouldn't get through this dynasty by then.
Yeah, so you're going to have to
Never make it to Notre Dame.
make a move or something real quick.
This game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football. And
I don't think the 9mm is going to do any good against the UFO.
No.
Longhorns stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting.
I didn't watch not but about 30 seconds of that first round.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount
Man, you beat the hell out of
guys
TCU.
have been able to play and be able to accomplish this
Scipio had 3 interceptions.
national championship. That says everything about the endurance of
He's been there a while, seems like.
Yeah, he's a senior. He was one of the founding members of the Ku Klux Klans. And
And he's the only white one
yeah,
left.
he's a grandmaster. He's got a red hat. Cotrero was one of the founding members too, but he seems to be getting worse as the years go
He's
on.
probably been intimidated a lot.